What I wanted to show you guys, we're in North Lakes at the moment doing a pre-purchase building and pest, and Tom's found a little bit of evidence of old termite damage, and I wanted to show it to you because it points out some really important factors about termites. Let me flip this over. We're in the ensuite here, and this is where he's located the damage. Okay, now when he was using the sounder and tapping around, you can hear how hollow that sounds, right? So it's a dead giveaway. When he came to the side here to sound up, and then as he touched right here, he pushed his finger through. Now you can see the reason why it pushed right through is that that piece of wood there is absolutely paper thin, okay? Because the termites have eaten out inside, okay? Now, they do this a lot. What they do is they leave just the smallest amount of timber on the outside and the paint, so that you don't know that they're there. They're really sneaky like that, okay? And so it's only when there's no high moisture reading, because it's old termite damage, there's no high moisture reading, the only way is to tap and sound through to hear the difference in the quality of the wood and to locate areas like this. So now the interesting thing about this house is this is a wet area. It's very common. Let me get up off the floor. It's very common to find termite damage in wet areas, laundries, bathrooms, and the like, because the termites love the moisture, okay? Now, but what's really interesting about this house is that it has a passive physical termite barrier in place, a termite glass, from when it was built. And now what that does is that points out the importance of having your regular termite and pest inspections done on your home. Even when there's a termite barrier in place, you still need to have it done at least annually. And the reason for that is that a passive physical barrier like the termite glass or termite glass, whatever they call it, what it does is it does not stop the termites getting in. It pushes them to the outside so that they have to go up and then come back in, and then that's when you can detect them. And so that's why it's important to know what the signs of termites are, and it's also important to have your annual inspection to make sure that you find them. So in this case, there's no live termites here that we can see. There's been a termite treatment in the past that, as noted, and so this looks like it's just some leftover damage. But, you know, it's a good way to point out just how sneaky the termites are, and just how hard they are to find at times. And so that's why you need someone to regularly check and to keep your house safe. Now, interestingly, and here's a little bit of trivia for you, but very important. In the instance of termite damage, it's not covered by your insurance. It's not accidental damage. It's not an act of God. It's not like there was a storm and the tree fell down and it hit your house or anything like that. It's not. The insurance companies consider it a maintenance item, and therefore if you've not been doing the regular maintenance, it's not covered by your insurance. So that's another reason why it's so important to have it done. Even when you've got a termite barrier in place, whether it's chemical or a passive physical, it's so important to have your annual termite inspections done to prevent stuff like, or if it happens, to find it really quickly, get rid of the termites and fix the damage that's there. So if you need any more information, get in contact with us, and we'd be happy to have you talk to any of our friendly team. All right, thanks guys, bye.